I would like to invite our third speaker today, Peter Varga, who is an innovative teacher at the primary school in Levice, where he teaches geography, environmental science, informatics, and perhaps if you teach more, forgive me, you can introduce yourself better. Who is an author of the Atlas of Environmental Education?
Okay, my name is Peter Varga. I am school digital coordinator and I am two teacher of computer science, now only computer science, and before I was teacher of geography and environmental science. And I will speak about digital learning in our school. The non-official name is Second Primary School in Levice. And I will speak about the way of digital learning in our school, because all started with the plan of my headmistress in this time. I think 2017 or 18, she started, my headmistress started the new time of like a school reader, and she started with a new idea with the digital vision of the school. But this was only vision, and in this time started to project IT Academy, and this was very important support for us, because IT Academy was good way and a good introduction to digitalization in schools. And from this project start a new position, new role, digital coordinator. It is me, and I started with a course, and this course was with me, my headmistress, and this was very important because she understood that what is digital learning, what is all about digitalization in schools. And we started with IT Academy and started with our vision action plan of transformation of our school to for digital age. I was tutor for the teacher. I started and I teach into this time teacher in our school, and I was and I am person for digital transformation in our school. What is very important part of our way, it's cooperation between headmisters and teachers. Why? Because okay, digitalization is very hard, because in Slovakia, in my school work so many people, but digitalization is not good way for the teacher, because they was classic teacher, yeah, and this new thing was very hard for the teacher. And my headmistress said, I don't want to force people, I want them to accept my digital idea. And this is very important thing of accepting this digital idea. And after start a very good way and a very good thing and very good change, and accepting this plan and start all the digital learning in our school, because we started with teaching of the teacher. We have now support for the parents and pupils. We change it virtual environment of the school, physical environment on the school, and we have so many projects for the projects are support for digitalization. For example, we have K1 project for the teacher. 12 teacher in this year were in Finland, in Greece, in Portugal, and Italy, and they were in the course for digitalization, and new method, new technologies, a new thing for digitalization. We have project K2. It's a cooperation of the schools with Cyprus, with Greece and Spain, and we prepare new methodology with different application, with different methodology of, and topic is every time digitalization. And now our school have accreditation. I was two weeks ago, I was in Spain, and I was on job shadowing in Spain, and topic was digitalization. And this was very, very good for change of thinking of the people. And of course, this was before Corona crisis. This was very important because before we started with this changing of thinking of the people, and we prepared this transformation from digital age. And this was only 2 weeks, and we started the distant learning because our school, we have virtual environment, we have virtual classes, we have EduPage, we have, we only, this was one meeting with my teachers about WebEx, and we started after 2 weeks of digital learning. We started with teaching. This was a very, very easy way for our school because IT Academy started this project, and this was a very good thing. This is a good way. What is very important is work with the pupils and parents, because okay, we have the virtual environment, but we need support for the families, and we have support like Office 365. All pupils have account, but not only A1 license, A3, because it's for 5 devices, and all is free for our students. It's very important support for all students in our schools, and the same is for the teacher. And physical environment, I will speak about physical environment in the classes. We start with changing of our classes. We have now in all classrooms we have interactive board or projectors. We have computers for pupils in classroom, or we have tablets room, and tablets go to the classrooms. And 2, 3, 4 weeks ago we started with Surface, and we have Wi-Fi connection in all parts of the building. And of course, we changing system of pupils sitting arrangements, because we start with 2 hybrid education. But I will speak about hybrid education. What was very interesting thing was Wi-Fi connection for the pupils, because we have one Wi-Fi for the teachers, but we can use the mobile phones of the children of pupils. But okay, I don't want to give all passwords for this is not free Wi-Fi. And we start with the voucher system. We have the special part of Wi-Fi, and this it's like Wi-Fi for guests. And this is the voucher system. For example, they will use mobile phone in English. They need application for English. And the teacher will say me, okay, I need password for my group. I create password for one lesson, and they are with the mobile phones only for one lesson on the internet, in our network, in our Wi-Fi, and only in the part where it's okay with GDPR, because the directory is in the same network, but they are in different network. Second thing was start with the changing of the education from present education, the classical present education, during distance, because we started with distant learning. We were the support for the children from critical infrastructure. For example, on the picture is one boy with a headset, and the parents work in the Mochoce in nuclear power plant, and the school was open in Corona crisis, and we started the hybrid education. The pupils was in the school from this families of this family of, for example, Mochovce or police or critical infrastructure, and teacher was in home in distance learning, and they connect from the school to virtual classes. For example, I am teacher of computer science, and the first picture is from the one programming meeting, and we start with programming in distance learning, and the last picture is from the distance learning, because in the same time we have children, they are sick, okay, and we start with hybrid learning. Teacher have headset or microphone, and we start with in these same virtual classes in this time with the hybrid education. Now is not problem when children are sick, because school is every time open, and in virtual place, and we start every time with hybrid education, for example, for math or Slovak language for English. Now, okay, present learning, it's an old-fashioned education. For us, yes. Distant learning, okay, we have WebEx now, EduPage, virtual classes, and now we start with hybrid education. And very important is our teacher say every time, yes, it's okay. Hybrid education is okay. We every time when it's possible, we open these classes and we start with this hybrid education. And these all things is very important, because we have so many new methods and forms with digitalization. For example, on the first picture is virtual reality. Is normal of my lesson. For example, for geography, we have virtual reality. Topic is space, and I have application of ESS, and they are in space, and it's very different thing and very different practice, good practice for field of teaching. In technology, we have 3D printing, we have robotics. For example, this blue, it's photon. For example, in math, we have one teacher is very good in Heine math. It's different thing of teaching of the math, and support is this photon, this robot. And of course, for example, in my class is Lego robot, and we start with programming of Lego robots. But for us is normal, for example, use Excel in math, use tablets in math in first grade, second grade, use tablets or Surface in all classes, and of course use virtual reality, use 3D printing, and use computer in all subjects. Now we have computer in the classes, and we have now 4 computer rooms, but it's not only for computer science, for informatics, it's for all subjects. And this is all from my presentation about digital learning, and I hope you understand me. I'm a little sick. I'm sorry for my English, because okay, this is all.
Absolutely nothing to worry about. Thank you very, very much. It was very inspiring to hear that there is a school which dealt so well with the rapid onset of the pandemic, that was able to transition so smoothly, and that has learned from those challenging times. And it's incredible that you're able to transform the school so much to such a degree, and I hope that many will follow suit. So thank you very, very much. In the meantime, we had a question in the chat, which was directed at our previous speaker, at Mrs. Myšleníková, and the question was whether private or alternative schools are eligible for joining the IT Academy, and the answer that we received for that is that they are, and they can start participating in IT Academy in the next school year for those of you who are interested. Do we at the moment have any questions for Mr. Varga? It appears we might not. In that case, I would like to. Oh, we have something in the chat after all.
What age are my students? From first grade, it's 6 to 15. But we started too in the first grade. For example, in math with tablets. Yeah, it's the first thing and the first time. For example, math or painting. Yeah, they read text, and after what you read, okay, come on to painting, and you paint on computer or on tablet, and it's very easy. It's not only game of the tablets, but it's painting, and we think, and to my colleague think it's good connect between subjects, yeah, for example, Slovak language or reading, to use of the tablets and the digital devices. But of course, for virtual reality, I started in the second part from 5th grade, of course, because it's not good for it's for me, it's not good because it's virtual reality. It's very different, but it's very good in the 5th grade for topic space. And YouTube VR is very good. You go to Safari, yeah, and elephant is here, yeah, and yeah, they every time, oh my god, elephant or lion, and it's a different thing and different knowledge of you understand, yeah.
Wonderful. Sounds very fun. I bet that your students love coming to school, virtually or physically. We have a wonderful comment in the chat from our guest who appreciates your work. I have to say to all of our speakers that I really appreciate what you do, how you try to improve education in the Slovak Republic. I think you have pointed us today to several topics that we don't normally think about, such as going to space during class or not being trusting of public Wi-Fi, as well as seeing how beneficial it is for teachers to have a platform to exchange their best practices and their experiences. In this moment, I think we can conclude the webinar. So thank all of you, both our guests and our speakers, for taking the time to attend. If you have any follow-up questions, I remain at your disposal. Thank you very much and have a great rest of the day. Goodbye.